wanderers. And you have succeeded in your quest. Shadows no longer hang heavy over the land. Evil has been banished from Erdrea. But if this is so, why have you returned? What brings you here now, when all is as it should be at last? Thou wouldst have me return there?
Make things right for you. It was 1,000 years ago, so 1,000 years in the making.
Thank you, Luminary.
I hope she finds him.
She will.
She just disappeared. Why can't I shake the feeling this has all happened before?
Only we know. Only I know. It's happened once before. With the Dark One defeated and their journey at end, everyone returns home. Then one day, sleep all day. Weather's just lovely again. Everyone's in a wonderful mood, just like they have been since you saved the world. Go show your face around the village. I'm not going anywhere. Just in our normal cobblestone. Even though we still have our equipment on. That was Sword of Light, too. Heck yeah, I'm keeping that. Sword of Light. My Sword of Light. So it's interesting you have to use the Super Sword of Light. Okay, I would have liked it if I didn't have to, if I could have used the Supreme Sword of Light too. Better way than saddling up one of your fine horses and going for a ride. You should take Jimma with you. She'll have horses, right? She'll love it. Good boy. Or girl. And everything is right thanks to the Luminary and his trusted companions. And I even helped Serenica finally be with the one she loves. Couldn't think of a better ending. Guess what? Got a letter from my old munker Eric. He mentioned you and all. Bet you want to hear what he said, eh? Yeah, what'd he say? Say hi to Cendril for me. Hope he's doing good. You know, meeting him really changed my life. We had some crazy times together. Prophecy came true. We set off on an adventure, and in the end, we wound up saving the world. Who would have thought it? Guess it really was our destiny. And what a ride. Treasure every memory, you know? Don't tell Cendril that, will you? He'll think I'm going soft in my old age. Anyway, catch you later. Eric, your old partner in crime. Oops, maybe I should have read it all to you after all. Forgot the last bit. Oh, well, Eric will forgive me, I'm sure. He always did have a big heart. No one's buying weapons. Owe me some compensation, don't you think? That was a joke. A joke! I take peace and tranquility above profit any day of the week. I might need to think of some new sales angles. Yeah, you'll have to. You're welcome. Fellow in the fancy get-up was amazing. Breathed fire, walked on tight ropes, the works. Friend of yours, right? It seems you met all sorts of folks on your travels. The mind boggles. And we did. We met all kinds of people throughout our long journey. Longer than most of my Let's Plays. The only one that'll be longer will be Stardew Valley. This was a gigantic journey because we did just about everything. Now you get to spend every day with your lovely wife. Make sure you treasure every second together, you know? Finally been recognized by the king for being the home of the Luminary. Hey! Mayor's been crowing about it non-stop. I'm sure you've heard him nattering on. Eh? You didn't know anything about it? You better go and tell him to stop hogging all the limelight. Everybody... The Luminary. It's fine. Treasure. Got back from climbing the tour. It's the first time I've been up there since all the trouble. Beautiful as ever. You can see Yggdrasil so clearly off in the distance. Amazing to think that the World Tree's always been there watching over us all. Ha! Not always. Technically, we've saved the world. Twice. Little ones just had a bouncing baby boy of their own. As long as Yggdrasil is there, life will go on. When one leaf drops from the World Tree's branches, another springs up to take its place. Yes, one day it will be our turn to fall from the bow. But until then, let's enjoy every moment of this peace. Hey Noah, I hear you did the deed and battered the Dark One. Nice work, fella. I'd like to think you couldn't have done it without all the help I gave you. Speaking of which, bit of gossip to share if you're interested. Thought you might be. Well, truth is, got myself a lady. Yep, right here in Cobblestone. Tied the knot and everything. Done well, if I do say so myself. Yep, the wandering days are over. Time to settle down. And who knows, maybe we can give Connie a little brother or sister one day. She'd like that. What do you reckon? Pretty juicy stuff, eh? Don't go breathing a word of this to anyone else, you hear? Still a secret. Nice. First one to know? Telling my friends I know the hero who saved the whole world. True. On Cobblestone, home of Adrea's savior and all-around living legend. One, the only, Cendril. Is that? What do I think I'm doing? I'm practicing! This place will be flooded with tourists before long, I'm sure of it. Yup. Yeah, it will be. I'm gonna be the biggest celebrity Yep, good times are on their way. Once the sightseers start coming, we'll be making money hand over fist. Hey, Cendril, who are those girls you were talking to? Oh, the, sisters here? Heard that the creature that was sealed away in Edward's lantern was huge. And I mean huge. They were huge. It was huge. Managed to fight off something that size, but seems you managed it. Take my hat off to you. You back in Octagonia, you were no normal fighter. I never thought you'd end up saving the whole bloomin' world. Truth be told, I was a bit gutted when you beat us. There ain't no shame in losing to the greatest warrior in history, is there? No, it was an honor taking a walloping from you. Seriously, a precious person. You shot off the supremely evil Dark One. You deserve a great big sloppy lick on the cheek. Schmatter, look a little scared. Yeah, don't, please. Hey, this is the sisters. Man of the moment. There's two adorable young ladies over there went to see you. Seems they've come a fair old way. Yeah, they have. They had come all the way from aboard. Hey, you two.
Well, look who it is.
It's so nice to see you again.
It feels like an age now since we defeated the Dark One, doesn't it? Now, let's get down to business, shall we? We've been worried that your life might be lacking purpose now things have quietened down.
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember the vision we saw some time ago? The one where Serenica and the Watchers sent Kalasmos up to his prison in the sky?
Uh-huh.
Well, afterwards, Serenica took the Sword of Light back to its rightful resting place in the heart of Yggdrasil, didn't she?
Right. I probably need to do the same thing.
So, we were thinking, what with the sword being such a symbol of Erdrea's newfound peace and everything, we should do as Serenica did. We should return it to the World Tree for safekeeping.
We know how attached to it you are, but we couldn't help thinking it would be safer with Yggdrasil. And besides, we wouldn't want you losing it, would we?
I wouldn't lose it. If we just put the Super Sword of Light back, I can keep the Supreme Sword of Light and everything's fine.
So what do you say? Shall we take the Sword of Light back to where it belongs?
Yeah, we should. I know you get different things if you say no, but there's videos out there for that. Yes, let's go.
That's the spirit! Right, we're ready when you are, so just let us know when you want to set off.
I'm sure we won't be gone for too long, but it's quite a way to Yggdrasil and back.
Yeah,
Why don't you go and say your goodbyes, and we'll wait here for you.
Alright. I think we talked to just about everybody in the village. Feels like only yesterday you were running around the village and getting into scrapes. Never thought that little scamp would end up saving the world, I must say. Honestly, though, it's just lovely knowing that one of our local boys is the savior of Adrea. People used to turn their noses up at Cobblestone. Well, not anymore. Been through a lot, Cendril. Your eyes tell the whole sorry tale. Don't worry. There's one thing my long life has taught me, is that these things make you stronger. Grown into a fine young man, so hold your head high and live life as you want to. Go tell Jemma. What? You're off again? You only just come back. Well, once a wanderer, always a wanderer, I suppose. I tell you not to go, but I know what you're like. Just be sure to come home safe and sound. You hear? Girl, little family's gonna be getting bigger before long. Look, you gulping like a loony. Talk about Sandy, silly. She's gonna have puppies any day now. Told you the other day. Or weren't you listening? Oh, right. Ha, ha. Alright, let's take one more journey. Let's go. Take the Sword of Light back to its resting place. Well, take the Super Sword of Light back to its resting place. Three of us go to... back to Yggdrasil. Oh, back in the normal adventuring clothes. So long ago, we came here for the first time. Kind of crazy to think about, right? That was many, many episodes ago now. So much has happened. I think it's really cool that gave Serenica power of the Luminary. So she could use the Sword of Light to go back. And I hope that her and Erdwin are now together. They deserve it.
Coming here brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it?
It does.
It's such a special place.
At first there was nothing. Then came the light. That's how the books of legend begin. The world was a cold, desolate wasteland. And then light dawned. It was the gift of the World Tree. And it gave birth to Erdrea, our beautiful home. This is where it all began. This is the source from which the river of life flows. I think it's time, don't you? Time to return the Sword of Light to its rightful resting place.
Hi, Cendril here. Hey, you're probably wondering why this is just here with my background. Well, that would be because Square Enix or somebody, I think it's Square Enix, it's in Japanese so I'm not sure, has roughly 14 minutes of this video cut out. If not more than that. Check the exact time again. But a huge chunk of this video has to be cut out because it is copyright claimed to the point to where it is blocked and ineligible if I have that section in. And that section is sadly the same as it was many, many episodes ago. The ending with the credits. And it's such a cool ending that if you're a person that likes the Dragon Warrior franchise like I do, even though I've missed some of the games, I've always really enjoyed the Dragon Warrior, use the old Western term. The Dragon Quest series, you'll get a huge kick out of it. I know I did. But I can't have that in here. So I'm looking for alternatives, and you can see those in the description below. So please do look at that, where I'll try to put the part that was cut out so you can see it, and I talked during the credits about my thoughts of the game, so you'll be able to get that there as well. I'll just give you a quick synopsis, which is, I love this game, if you hadn't already figured that out. I loved this game. I loved just everything about it, except that one thing with Gemma and that option, but you already know that. This game is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal RPG, and I highly recommend it to anyone that enjoys RPGs. In fact, at the time that this comes out, right around the corner, if you have a Nintendo Switch, is Echoes of the Lost Age S, the version for the Switch, which has some additional content from what they've said. It has a 16-bit mode, which I think just looks great. I'd love to play through it again, just on the 16-bit mode. I love this RPG, and I feel it is a phenomenal one, from characters and their personalities to the story that the game tells. There's ups and downs the whole way through, and it never really lets up. Like, I always felt like I was having fun, and that's the highest praise I can give to a game. I had fun the entire way through. Again, from the ups, the downs, playing through the challenges, and trying to do everything that the game has to offer. Doing everything that the game has to offer. I don't know if that's going to get cut out now that I think about it. I don't think it did. But just in case it does, I did get the Platinum Trophy for Dragon Quest XI. I loved it that much. I don't do that with games. I typically, in a walkthrough, I just show off the game, and that's kind of it. I don't 100%, but I 100%ed this game because I just enjoyed it that much and had that much fun. So, again, thanks for watching. You're probably going to hear that again, depending on how this cut goes. And sorry for this, but there's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, please do read the description for this video. I might have a link to another place, to another video that maybe has like a deal with Square Enix and you can see the ending. If not, then I'll try to think of something. Post it on other places. I'm going to try that, though I don't want to put it on a website that I don't know too much about. So those are the options that I'm currently left with, and I will do my best for those of you, the few of you who are still watching. And again, thanks for watching. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed Dragon Quest XI, because I sure did. So back to what's left of the video between Dragon Quest. The sky. So right before the fight. Thank you all again very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the videos, and if you do feel so inclined, click the links below to Patreon and PayPal, the PayPal tip jar, and that'll help me continue to make videos and spur me on to make more. I'll probably cut this episode into 2, so 159 episodes. A huge Let's Play. I said I loved almost every minute of it. The grinding at the very end to get stuff was not great, though I didn't mind it, honestly, because I was going for 100%. And to get the Platinum Trophy, which I think I only have like 3 Platinum Trophies, so this is something for me. I usually don't take the time to do everything. So I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, this has been a wonderful journey. And right there at the end, like I said, for an older video game player like myself, who's played video games for decades now, to kind of tie everything in, that this could be the prequel before because with the title of Erdwick and then tying into Dragon Quest 1,
that's really neat, or kind of tying into Dragon Quest 3, because it's a prequel of sorts, and then into Dragon Quest 1. There's many ways you can take it, and that's okay. I think that's fine. I think it's really neat. Just kind of tying those two together, especially somebody who grew up with Dragon Quest, who played Dragon Warrior, played Dragon Quest 1, and it was one of my favorite games on the NES to play. I love that game. Back when I was single-digit age. It's decades ago now. To have that right there at the end with Erdrick, I think that's really cool. And to be the Luminary was awesome. I can add that to the list of things that I've been now, and one of the biggest accomplishments for me in this world of Cendril. In the book of Cendril. So cool. The characters were phenomenal. Sylvando and all the flamboyance that he has, to our best friend Eric, to the sisters, to Hendrik being more stoic, to Jade, to Rab, and Rab's silliness, the story, growing up in Cobblestone, and this just huge adventure we take, meeting Eric and then going on this crazy adventure, saving the world, and then going back and saving the world again, and extremely saving the world from Kalasmos once and for all, helping Serenica get back with Erdwin. I'm at a loss for words, just how much I enjoyed this game, and I hope all of you did too. Whatever reviews you read, I knew I was nearing the end, so I looked up some reviews. I don't think the game's getting enough credit for just how phenomenal it really is. Just as a RPG, as a story, it's a story I truly enjoy, and definitely up there for me. This game did a great job, and like I said, they mixed old and new, so some of the old stuff people don't like the music. I think the music's fantastic. It doesn't have to be the Final Fantasy Super Orchestra to make you feel emotion. Now, I love Final Fantasy music. Always will. But like even this little theme, it like really pulled on the nostalgia for me, and that's great too. And even if you don't have that nostalgia, you can still really enjoy the music. Like, the music is good. This game's a 10 for me. And I know it's coming out on the Switch, or may already be out on the Switch, because I recorded these so much in advance. By the time this comes out, it'll be close. That's going to add even more stuff? What are they going to add? I might have to go through it again. Not as a Let's Play, but I might have to go through the journey again if they add a whole bunch of stuff for the Switch release. I've shown this game off to its fullest, and I couldn't be more proud to do so. Again, I really hope you all enjoyed the Let's Play as much as I did making it. Because I really, really enjoyed this game. Like I said, Dragon Quest VIII was my favorite Dragon Quest, and I loved Dragon Quest VIII. I still do. I think it's a phenomenal RPG. Like an all-timer RPG. And I like this one more. I really do. So you can say this one's now 1A and Dragon Quest VIII is 1B. That's how much I like this game. And whether you agree or disagree, don't let that diminish what this game brought. It brought a lot of fun, a lot of joy, a lot of heavy moments, a lot of emotion throughout the story. And when we play an RPG, there's no more we can ask for than that. There's a lot of emotion and a lot of heart. And great gameplay helps, of course, which this game had. It is a great game for those who like the kind of now gone style of turn-based RPGs. You don't see those as much anymore. It's all action, real-time RPGs, but this one goes back to the way it was, turn-based, which you don't see as much. And I loved it. You can see I put over 140 hours into this thing and loved it. I could talk on and on about how much I like this game, but I'll end the episode here. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this just phenomenal journey. I don't have enough nice things to say about the game. Like I said, I could sit here for hours, talk about how much I enjoyed this game and how much it was a pleasure to play through it and get the platinum trophy for it, which is a big thing for me, because I typically don't do that, either because of really hard trophies, or I just kind of play the story and then we move on to the next Let's Play. But I didn't do that here, and I'm glad. Until whatever project comes next, I know what it is, but if I say it here, it'll already maybe even be over by the time this video comes out. Regardless, whatever project is next, whatever project is going on right now, I hope you're enjoying it too. And one last smile and wave to Dragon Quest XI from all of you. I hope you just have a huge smile on your face from the fantastic, phenomenal journey that we just finished. Until whatever's next, I'm Cendril, the legendary Luminary. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.